Okay, so some pretty interesting update for the Dragon Ball Super movie, aka Dragon Ball Super BROLY.
That's how it be though, nothing but great effort just to get a C though. Eyes watching but we never seem to be though.
Now, of course, a lot of you already know BROLY is going to be in it, but we got a scan showcasing and confirming that Paragus, BROLY's father, is going to be in the film. So however they decide to play around with BROLY's backstory, whatever they're going to do with his character, whether they're going to completely take out the whining Kakarot that he did in the original, we'll find out soon. But we can confirm that BROLY's father is going to play a part in this film, possibly in the same vein of like trying to control him or something like that, because I think to a certain degree they're going to play around with BROLY, right? They're going to change the things I think people really hate about BROLY. Again, his backstory and possibly even certain aspects of his personality. But they're also keeping certain core elements intact, because if they're keeping Paragus in here, then that means that they're not going to stray too far from the idea. Again, him showing up with his father. I mean, it could just be that they're keeping Paragus, and just being honest. It could just be, oh, yeah, he has a father named Paragus, and it could be totally different. For all we know, BROLY could have a dog leash on his pops or something, right? You know what I'm saying? You never know, but at the very least, we know that Paragus is in it. And let's take a closer look at what Paragus' new design, because a lot of people are still skeptical, like, okay, is this going to be straight up like a retelling of BROLY Legendary Super Saiyan, or they're going to act like he's canon? No, this is totally, again, them rewriting BROLY. If it's going to have certain elements in it, then that's possible, but more than likely it's going to be a different BROLY than we've never seen before, because it's like, even Paragus is looking very different. Now, in case you don't remember, Paragus, he had like, you know, he was kind of young looking. He had black hair, big black mustache or whatever. This new design for Paragus, very, very different. Like, for starters, he has gray hair, so he's definitely a lot older than the Paragus we remember. He's, you know, an old man now. This ain't the same Paragus, but also he has like a lot of like just different clothing as well. And it's really starting to make me think that both of them are part of the Frieza Force, because remember, going back to when we got the full design for BROLY, and as a matter of fact, looking at this whole scan right here, you see that in one picture, BROLY has just regular clothing, right? He has like, you know, the green little fur around his waist, but then he just has like some normal black pants and some Saiyan boots. But then if you look at the other picture, BROLY has the purple pants, and again, it kind of is going more so in the theme of the whole Frieza Force thing. And then looking at Paragus, Paragus looks straight up like he's rocking with the Frieza Force. So I'm guessing a big possibility of how all of this is going to merge together is, remember, at the end of Dragon Ball Super, Frieza is coming back. He has the Frieza Force back intact, and possibly upon his journey to, you know, putting the Frieza Force together, he discovered BROLY. Now, I don't know exactly how that's going to happen, because, you know, to our knowledge, again, the only surviving Saiyans we've already seen, right? So it's going to have to be a rewrite where BROLY was thrown somewhere. If they're going to keep the same backstory as far as like he was too powerful and they try to kill him and cast him away, that's one thing. But it's also making me wonder, so it's definitely not going to be the same thing, well, hopefully, of like, oh, you know, Paragus created this crazy rules, and you know, they're going over to this planet to visit the new planet Vegeta. Possibly that's not going to be the case at all, because again, looking at Paragus's design and everything, if they're a part of the Frieza Force, if they do that, it's going to be on Frieza's orders alone. But also, it's making me wonder, is like, okay, if BROLY has regular pants there and he doesn't look like he's down with the Frieza Force and he has that necklace, maybe it's BROLY that gets them connected with the Frieza Force. Maybe Frieza, you know, it sees the potential and the strength of it, and then they got to make you wonder as well, does Paragus and BROLY know what Frieza did, that Frieza's responsible for the destruction of planet Vegeta? Many different questions come to my mind upon looking at these scans, but either way, Paragus confirmed in the film. Clothing change for BROLY. Again, you know, he has regular pants in this one, and then he has Frieza Force looking pants in this one. More than likely, Paragus and BROLY are on board with the Frieza Force. Either Frieza found them or they found him and they're working with him. But it's even gonna make me wonder, like, if they find out like, yo, Frieza's the one that did this, are they still gonna rock with him? Or if they're keeping the same origin story intact of the fact that planet Vegeta betrayed them, maybe they will rock with Frieza, because it's like, yo, you tried to kill my son, you got rid of us, we survived, Frieza got rid of y'all, oh, we're gonna rock with him then. Yeah, they did us dirty anyway, so they might not even care about planet Vegeta. This could definitely get very interesting, but at the very least, we're confirmed Paragus is in here, different design, so it's not the same Paragus at the very least, you know, design wise, that we seen in the original BROLY movies. And they look like they're straight up rocking with the Frieza Force, but based off this ripped up clothing one, maybe in the beginning of the film they're not with the Frieza Force, and throughout the film we're going to see how they joined up up with them, how Frieza got them involved, and a lot of different interesting aspects. I can't wait. I'm curious what you guys think though. Do you think that they're gonna keep certain elements? Because it seems as though they're playing around with Broly's backstory and they're playing around with his character, but do you think they're gonna keep the same core elements of like, no, Paragus has to, you know, control him because he has the necklace at one given point. Obviously in the buff form, he doesn't have it anymore. So do you think they're gonna keep intact of like Broly kills Paragus at some given point, or they're not gonna do that? Like there's just so many different options. And what do you think about Paragus and Broly both looking like they're down with the Frieza Force? How do you think that comes about? They find out Frieza killed Planet Vegeta, and because Planet Vegeta, they're gonna keep that core element of, you know, they betrayed Broly and Paragus. He's gonna be like, ah, okay, we're gonna rock with you. Or is it gonna be something totally different? And your overall expectations based on seeing this, that Paragus looks like he's straight up down with the Frieza Force. Maybe it's Paragus that makes the decision and drags Broly along, and then at a certain point Broly goes nuts and berserk and he's like, yo, get out of here, bro. What are you doing? And your overall thoughts and expectations. Either way, this movie is definitely shaping up to be something very interesting, a rewrite of a very, very popular character, Broly. But that is all I have for this one. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you liked anything I had to say or enjoyed the video, drop me a like. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you want more from me, make sure to subscribe. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, stalk my Facebook, follow me on Twitch, and hit the bell to get all notifications. I'm ForneverWorld, and as always, people, have an awesome day. And remember the golden rule: anime and manga for life, boy. Bow. Have an awesome day.
We make a major move, laugh and let the haters lose. We don't give a fuck, virginity intact, cream stack. Paper rules, if you heard it, best believe that. So now it's whatever, one day I'll be a favorite, but never. No matter how you get it done.